Hello everyone and welcome back again to a new episode of the Spanish Detectorist. Well, you see here what a fantastic day, amazing day. Looks like the summer is coming. Bonnie Scotland starts to be bonny eventually, at least today. We'll see tomorrow because here the weather is completely different. I am doing a panoramic around my background so you can see the extension of the place, which is massive as you see. So, well, maybe all these places are full and packed with history and treasures. But for sure here, I told you many episodes ago, well, in several, there was a sinking of a medieval ship. Well, not medieval, but we are talking about 1600s, but still is quite an old ship, and still quite a fortune is going around in this area, in this beach. So it's always in my mind, maybe one day one of those treasures appear. I know it's really difficult, but still the things are here and nobody found those treasures. And I saw even some people detecting here, 3 or 4 people already. Not sure if my video of the goal is getting more popular. Well, the thing, this beach is quite popular for detectorists. It's a historical beach, and always you can find really interesting finds, very interesting relics, and some gold sometimes. So we'll see if this time the magic happens and we can find another piece of gold. So, well, I am not complaining with silver, eh? So let's go for some treasures. And here I am, already looking for treasures, and I got here a new signal. This was 30, quite high pitch, quite good, and I see something here. I don't need even the pinpointer. I see something bright, and oh wow, look at here. Oh, it's a cartridge, but the whole piece is quite. I never found the. Usually you find the plastic thing, and this is the quite a size to maybe to kill elephants on the beach, lions. I don't know. Wow, look at here. Amazing. Yeah, interesting to find eventually the whole piece. So I think it's quite old, must be, I mean, for the, if was activity here during the Second World War, maybe related to that. Yes, it's filled with sand and years of being under the sun. Quite interesting, because we have the whole piece. Maybe you know some the caliber. I mean, the what is the exactly, because I think it's really big. This is probably from a fusile. I mean a long gun. No, this is not from a or even bigger. I'm not sure. So you have any idea or suggestion about characteristics or specifications about this item, just let me know. And yes, here we have the specifications. I think it's a great find. I think, let me know if I am wrong, I will say this is the year 1944, 20 millimeters, I will say, and then K2, oh yes, I will say it's a K and 2, But I would say this is the date, so that's amazing. It's from directly from the Second World War. And yes, what a piece here, a wartime relic. So yes, well, just comment below if you have any suggestion, idea about this item, but I think it's quite interesting. Very nice, I like it. I like this one. And we have here a good signal. Well, sometimes changing. Yes, now it's 2021, quite stable. Looks, I have to dig a bit because apparently it's quite deep. It's out, perfect. Yes, it's here. Sounds a coin, but you never know. I am touching something here. This thing. I'm not sure. We have to make a clean to find out. It is a thing. I think, yeah, it's covered with, I think was a piece of copper. And it's covered, maybe it was a button. And here we have the piece. Once it's clean, it's getting a beautiful color. When it's clean, the thing, it was like a crusty thing surrounded, covering in years. And I am not sure about this item. Looks like a part of attachment you see here. Here we have something, a circle and a kind of shape. But no idea about this item, what could be. Maybe it's coming from a boat, but I don't think this is quite fragile. I think this is, maybe it was part of a relic at some point. Made of copper in this shiny, beautiful color. Well, the day is going well at the moment with interesting finds and weird things, odd things. That's always very good and welcome. And here, 13. Well, it's not great. And now it looks like a bit more clear. It is here in this area, I think. Okay. It's out. It's here. Perfect. It's this thing. And I think it's broken. Well, let's find out. This is part of a light bulb, I would say, yes. Yeah. So this will be I think. Anyway, yeah, but a piece of trash. No great. We have here a fantastic signal in every direction. It's 24, 25. Let's see if it's a fantastic target. Well, fantastic target is, but it's a fantastic find or no. Okay, let's see. It's out. Okay, eventually took it. Good. Okay, let's try now with the pinpoint, and definitely something here. Yes. Here it is the thing. It's a coin, but the thing is a 1p. Oh, come on, no. I thought could be another older coin. I think it's a new penny. Okay. Yes. It's not a proper dig. If you don't find a 1 penny on the beach, it's not a proper beach detecting, I think. You have to find one at least to get on the goal. I'm gonna check the date. And here we have the face of Queen Elizabeth II, looking to the right hand side, and the date it is 1979. It is quite an old penny actually, but I was born in 1978, so I was just 1 year old. I wish to come back there again. But at the moment, new penny here from 1979. Well, let's hope we can find older coins or silver or gold. And here we are, quite even closer to Edinburgh. And there is a boat passing over there. And there are some grey herons too, fishing, lot of seagulls. Beautiful day today for metal detecting and even watching nature and breathing some fresh air. Very nice. Edinburgh is there. Is from this hill here to this area. And hello again, here I am with the boat in my back and all the bears here. Is a good place for spotting bears. Well, several grey herons and hopefully several golden rings around here. So I am very closer to Edinburgh. I am almost in the middle of the Firth of Forth. And yes, as I told you in other episodes, this is a massive beach and you are able to detect in many areas. And the grey herons are leaving, I think. Maybe I say something they didn't like. Anyway, a bit of break. Now we are almost in the lowest point of the low tide. And this is the limits where I can get to get the treasures, maybe closer to that ship from 1600s. But certainly I found something probably from the period of the Second World War, because here was an active place with batteries, anti-aircraft, some activity in the Second World War because of the Firth of Forth. A historical place, a really wonderful day for detecting, and a bit of break now. I just had another signal here. Well, look at the mess. It was a stone there. I had to remove the stone, and then the hole was getting bigger and bigger. It was difficult target, but eventually it's out in the last spade, well, the last scoop, and it's there with the black sun. So, and I didn't see any piece of aluminium because sometimes just pop up the piece of aluminium, so it's around here. Something here. Yes, I touching a coin. I am touching a coin. Fantastic. Here is. Oh, it's quite big. Looks like an old coin. Oh, fantastic. Very nice. Okay, let's make a clean. It's copper, not gold. Looks quite old, eh? Because the touch soft, and I don't see any inscription. Okay, and we have, it is quite corroded, but I think it's quite an old coin here, and we should have a date here. I see. Okay, I need to clean out of the camera, and I come back. I'm gonna dry up, but I think maybe it's not sure. I have to check. Oh yes, and we have here quite an old coin. I will say this is a penny, a Victorian penny, and I almost see an 8 here. I will say maybe 1885 because of the position. And yes, definitely we have here like a goddess. And I will say here, this is the face of Queen Victoria, looking to the left-hand side. And looks like a quite young Victoria, doesn't look the old Victorian. So maybe this is a coin from the 1840s, 1850s, I will say. So it is quite old. That's my first coin being quite old. I think I found here George V. That's the oldest I found on the beach. So a Victorian coin, a 19th century coin on the beach is always fantastic. Well, I found the golden ring in the last, in 2 episodes ago, and was a Victorian too. So, but still, this is definitely we have, I think this is a Queen Victoria, a young Victoria. And as I say, it is quite soft, the touch. Very nice, fantastic find. One of the finds of the day, along with the other, with the artillery thing, or the wartime relic. Fantastic, very nice. A new signal here, this was 1718, and I think it's out eventually. Some of the signals sometimes get quite complicated. And we have here, no, it's not a coin, it's a washer, I think. Yeah. Oh, well. And we have another signal out, 1516, quite clear, this one. And it has to be here. The machine say that. Let's check if there's any treasure. Oh, look at here. Looks amazing. Oh my God. No. Again, another washer, I think. No, this is a button. I was thinking something. What a shame. But still, it's a nice find. But when you see this shiny thing, but it's a button of probably from 1920s or 1930s. Well, it's a nice find. Still is a good find. On the beach, finding this is good because it's an old button. Shiny thing, and the size, and the touch. I thought another things. Anyway, good find. And we have here a better approach to the shiny button. We have some even inscriptions. And yes, we have something here. So, yes, usually you find these buttons in other color, green color on the fields. And here is like, another way of deterioration and another way of preservation too. So yes, a good find. Still is a good find. For me, I am happy when finding this on the beach. A new target is out. This was just very easy compared to others. Just one spade and it's out. Yes, let's see then. Has to be somewhere here. Yeah, well, not sure. There is a metallic thing here covering. And yes, well, something. Maybe from a boat on the beach, could be. And here I am. Well, you see here, it's amazing. The ocean is pushing me out, it's kicking me out. He doesn't want me here anymore. Look at here. If I don't escape, I will need to be detecting here and scuba diving detecting. So I am not with equipment, so not prepared for that. Well, look at here, amazing, eh? Yes, completely covered now in water. And as always, some beach cleaning here with different targets, some little pieces, some more even I have. 2 hands of aluminium and trash. And here we have the day. It is not bad. I am happy with the day overall with this find. I think it's the best find of the day, along with the, well, it's nice, this coin. Well, we start with this one. This is the newer here, 1979 Elizabeth II, 1 penny. Well, always you need to find one of these coins on the beach, otherwise it's not a proper detecting. We have here, this is a very nice button. We can read there, ship. Well, we are close to by the ocean, maybe related to that. Yeah, and a bee, and something else here, ham, bee ham. We can read something there. A sheep and bee, ham, something else. Then we have here a Victorian coin, and I am sure it's a Victorian because I see the face of Victoria. Well, here is the back of the coin, and the face of Victoria. Here we can make it a bit with the reflection, and I think it's a young Victorian, so probably it's something in between, I would say it's in 1840s, 1850s, 1860s perhaps, no more than that. I think it's the oldest coin, actually. This is the oldest coin I found on the beach, which is very nice. And then we have a mystery find here, not sure about this, looks like a part of a bottle top. All one, not sure. Just let me know if you have any idea or suggestion about this item. And the star of the show here is this ammunition. And yes, we have here 1944, which is the manufacturing year, 20 millimeters, and K2. So look at the size of this. I think this was discarded, no, from, or maybe this was coming from, it's quite a big one. Maybe it's from the batteries, anti-aircraft, or maybe actually it's from an airplane. And this was the discarded area, so we are missing here another piece, so will be quite a big, look like a missile. Amazing size of this, very nice. And overall, because it's related to the wartime, to the Second World War, and I told you here we have quite an activity, and it's not the first item related to that. Very nice. And here I am. This is gonna be the end of the day. The adventure of metal detecting on the beach is getting to an end today. Well, yes, I am still quite happy with the day. Overall, with that relic, the wartime relic related to the activity here in the Firth of Forth during the Second World War. And I love these finds, military buttons and all this paraphernalia. Well, they are historical finds, so that's always very nice. Nothing from the ship, from that ship, no gold today. The magic didn't happen eventually, but well, no every day is a epic find, so we have to keep going to get on those epic finds. So still wonderful day here overall with this amazing weather. So I hope you enjoy the adventure today. Meanwhile, take care until the next one, and see you soon. Bye!